A bit da ba ba ba. Him ba da ba ba. A bit da ba ba ba. A bit ba da ba bum ba da boom. Alright. I think we're all set and ready to go. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the world's virtual. And I'm very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience. We are back on the world of Galabor once again, my friends, where we have been so busy lately. We recently finished building a basic automatic kelp farm, which might need some improvements later, but we'll get to that. Last couple of sessions made a tree farm for basic and for double-size trees. I call them double-size because it's 2x2. Let's just call them the square trees. Which is funny because it's all squares. It's all squares around here. Yeah, I know, it wasn't that funny. Might not have even been funny at all, but hey, what do I know? Now, I've been doing some thinking. There's some things that I need to do on this world that I've wanted to do, but I've put it off for reasons beyond my own understanding. I have no idea why I haven't done what I'm gonna do today yet, but I'm gonna try to do what I intend to do now. First things first, I want to put that there. I wonder, you know, I do often wonder, can you, I don't think you can give those guys anything to hold when they oxidize. The copper golems. Can you? Can you give them something to hold on to once they're oxidized? Like as a display kind of thing? I don't think so. I don't think you can do that. If you can, I'd like to know that. If you can't, then that's kind of a shame. I kind of wish you could. Especially if they could display it in the right kind of way, you know? I'll be honest, I've been getting tired of just having this big open space here in front of my house. And eventually, all these chests and things are going to get removed, and all the items inside are going to get put somewhere. But for right now, I want to prepare for when that time comes. I can have some proper decorative space in front of my house. And the easiest way I can think of to prepare for such times is building in some nice decorative features now while I have it in my head what I would like to do. That one block was kind of throwing me. So what I'm going to do to start is make a fountain here in front of my house. Does that necessarily make a lot of sense? No. But it doesn't necessarily have to. Besides, this is also me practicing for something I'm gonna do in the other place that's gonna be focus of this session. Hop up here, hop over here. Oh, whoops. Placed the water wrong. My bad. I wish it was possible to change the state of these blocks without having to place other blocks to force them in that state. Like, I'd like stair blocks that would just be a corner without having to do anything to force them. So I could do things like this. And then have... I think you guys can understand where I'm going with that. Sometimes it annoys me that we don't have things like that. Ways to make such things shift and adjust how we want. Alright, I have got a bunch of stone bricks, and I need to use them. I also have... Hey, Leo! Good to see you, dude. How are you? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing real good, my man. Cool. Swapped out my Silk Touch pick. Gotta actually do some AFK times sometime soon and fix that darn thing. How you doing tonight? Hey, Leo? You doing good? Good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Leo. Thank you for asking in return. Hey, Ellison is here! Ellison's here! Hey, Ellison. Do you hear that? I hear something. It's coming. It's coming. It's... Chicken Jockey! Preemptive. Gotcha. And there's something I've been meaning to do for a while now. A project that I've wanted to do, but I never got around to doing on this world. And I want to go work on it now, since I've got it in my head to do so. And that is reformat the village where I've been doing all my trading. You guys probably remember the village where I've been doing all my trading. I want to go there, corral the villagers, and tear down their houses so I can start designing some new homes for them. Which in turn will give me an opportunity to expand the village a bit and add some things to it. Might even do a little bit of terraforming in the process. Who knows? But the more I think about it, the more I want to do something like that. So that's something we're going to start working on. I mean, I've got other projects that I need to work on too, but this is one that I've honestly been meaning to work on for a while now and just never got around to doing anything about it. What's that, Ellison? You say, guess what? I ask, what? Hey, there Ellison goes, doing her usual thing. Disappearing into the space below the ground. Not exactly the underground, but somewhere else. Let's be careful down there. think the easiest way to corral these villagers is going to be to make a shelter where they can go, where I can put all their beds and they'll be secure, but I don't necessarily have to style it up fancy. I can just put in some blocks for their front and then be good to go. Kind of make it up as I go along while I'm at it. Oops. I did not mean to go another layer deeper, but you know what? Might as well. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you, dude. I'm doing pretty good, my man. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Doing well? I hope so. Hope you're doing real good, my man. It's just intended to be an enclosed space where the villagers will be safe while I remodel their village, house by house. Thank you for saying that, Ellison. I only just now saw that you said that. And I appreciate it. I really do. Ah, I getcha. I getcha. Oh no, it's warm again? It's warm again, Ryan? Uh-oh. Dar blows an ill wind, methinks. At least from the sound of things. That's for the deconstruction. This is for me to just toss some items in that I need to get out of my inventory. I'll have to commandeer one of these guys' beds. Well, there's apparently not a bed in there. Hey! I'm commandeering this here bed. Get out of that bed, you pain in my neck. Gotcha. Gotcha. Heat waves can be frustrating, but I'm glad to hear it's not as bad as the ones that you have had. I remember hearing about those. Those were always really bad from the sound of things. Break down the doors. And then move the beds so that these guys will hopefully follow them to their new home. Wish I knew what that was in Fahrenheit. Unfortunately, I'm not good at the conversion of Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to Fahrenheit myself. But you don't have to worry yourself about it. It's alright. I'll find out later what that is. I should really use an iron door to make sure these guys stay locked in, but nothing else, my plan can be to block the entrance to the place once I've got them all in here. Just want to get to a point where they'll all have to go to the same place to be able to sleep and be safe. That way, for one thing, I know where everybody is. And this might be the occasion where I finally get rid of that darn nitwit. Oh, geez, that's hot. And you guys have humidity there, don't you? Yikes. I'll say this, dude. I am sincerely sorry that you're having to deal with that kind of temperature, but my goodness. I'm glad I'm not having to deal with that. Forgive me if that sounds at all mean. I do not intend for it to be mean. I'm just saying, I'm glad I'm not dealing with that kind of temperature myself. That kind of heat would be bad. That kind of heat is bad. And I'm sincerely sorry that you guys over there are having to deal with it. Now see, 60s and 70s I can kind of take. But get up into the hundreds, especially where you've got humidity? No, thank you. No, thank you. I would rather not deal with that. I know there's another house up here. I'm pretty sure this is where the librarian keeps choosing to sleep. Ugh. Alright, so we got 11 beds. 11 villagers in this place right now. Ah. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Huh. So it's actually cooler than it was sounding like at first. But it's still hot for that time, for this time of year. Huh. Well, I am still sorry that you guys are dealing with that kind of heat. That can't be good. Can't be very fun. I got leads. Yes, I do. I've got leads. That's good, because I want to lead these guys out of here. Can they make it? Yep, they can make it. Right now, my plan for these guys is just to tie them off in a small paddock kind of spot in front of the in front of where the villagers are gonna be. Figure I can put the group some of these villagers together based on the synergy of their occupations. Like, some occupations would actually benefit from each other's presence. I getcha. I gotcha, Ryan. Yeah, when the weather's been cold and wet and miserable for a while, it's always enjoyable to have the weather turn nice for a while. Hey! Oh, they're not, these two are not part of the herd. Well, they are now. Get this guy moved to the side. Right now he's kind of in my way. Oh, cat! There's a cat! Ooh, bell! The bell of the village. That's basically the heart of the village. I need to move that. To help these guys realize, okay, there's somewhere else to... They live in a slightly different spot now. I'm just waiting for these guys to realize where their beds are and go running. I think they're still perceiving this space as their home. Oh, 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 there we go. A bunch of them are they're starting to notice where their beds are. Good. Good. Well, until everybody, or most everybody, gets in there, I'm gonna stay on guard. Try to light the space up. Oh, that poor guy can't find his way. I can't put a lead on a villager. I could put a lead on a boat, but that would just be an extra layer of irritation. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. These guys are gonna have to spend another day getting adjusted, because I gotta get that guy to realize his bed is in a different spot. That's a zombie! No! No! Oh, and I just hit a villager. Oh, what was that guy? I think that was the armorer. If it was the mending man, we'd really have a problem. Oh, I just saw your messages, Ellison. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to Eddie. Okay, looks like Iron Bro knows I didn't do anything on purpose. The downside of the spear is it can hit good guys through the bad guys. So, unfortunately, now and then there may be collateral damage trying to defend these guys. But if they're with their number going down, they'll end up having to breed, I guess. We'll take one bed away so that it's not messing with everything. Alrighty, Ryan. You have a good night, my dude. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I truly, truly do. see if we can get these guys to all come into their new home, or their new temporary home. There we go. And that is how I get guys off of the leads. So, what may have to happen is I may need to make a path from over there to over here so that the one villager, if he gets stuck again out on that little area there, he'll be able to find his way over. My plan at this point will be to fill this water area in as best I can. I'm not going to be able to fill in everything, but I'll fill it in as best I can with dirt, gravel, whatever I need to, and make it so that I've got the space I need to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is retrofit this village. I want to rebuild this village with a bit of my own style. You know, sometimes I wish it was possible for the player to make certain villagers become defenders for the others. I wonder if one day we might have something like that. I mean, yeah, they've got the iron golems, but come on, the golems can't do everything. Alright, I'm actually going to pause the game for a minute, guys. I will be right back. I gotta find my water. I set it down somewhere and I don't know where it is. I will be right back. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm back. Sorry about that. And sorry about having to pause. That was a matter of I wasn't sure how long it was going to take for me to find my water. So I figured it was safer. Just go ahead and pause the game so we don't risk losing anybody. Do not want to lose any of these villagers. Most of them have trades I've worked hard to get them to work with. I want to get rid of that nitwit. I'm tired of him running around. Nitwits, unfortunately, are useless. What? Oh, we got a zombie. I may need to expand their shelter for just by a little bit, because otherwise they seem to have a hard time getting everybody into the space. They may need a double door. Oh, I see what's going on. There's a cave over here. Will you take damage from my spear, darn it? Yep. There is danger with this being here. Pour some water down the hole. That'll help keep the zombies from coming up. Skeletons, too. Skeletons and zombies can't swim. Drowned can, zombies can't. So, pouring that water down that tunnel should help keep the zombies and skeletons from coming up out of the caves and going after our villager friends. Alright, quick sweep to see if there's anybody left. I think everybody is in there, including the new armorer. Yeah, I think that's everybody. So I think those guys are safe now. Now it's just a matter of double checking the village for any signs of life besides the golem. Tying the golem up by the door, and then beginning the disassembly of this location. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know why I said it with that tone of voice. That was weird. Alright, so... yeah, with that taken care of, we can now get on with things. Villagers are now nice and secure in their shelter, and they should be able to stay safe. The one thing I wish I could do is lock in the armorer as an armorer, because unfortunately his trade is not locked. It's not locked in place, so he could lose that trade if I'm not careful. If I'm not careful with how I do things, he could try to cycle his trades into a new occupation, and that would throw everything off and slow me down big time. I'm going to end up breaking everything down that was originally here in this village. All the buildings, all the workstations. But again, I do want to get that one guy locked into a trade. Oh, wait a minute. Iron Man, the Iron Dude. Come with me, sir. We want to set you up right out here. Right over here by your villager friends. You're going to resume your duties as local security. But don't fret, you're not going to be doing that job alone. Come here! Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Nice, kitty. You cats are gonna hang out here with the Golem Man. You're gonna help him keep the villagers safe. Actually, what I should do is tie one at one side and one at the other when it comes to the cats. There we go. So now those guys will help keep creepers away from the shelter. And then the Iron Golem will be the one keeping the zombies at bay. And if he dies, it's okay, because they've still got the, they've still got blocks in the way, so that nothing's gonna get in there where it shouldn't be. So we'll let the Iron Boy wander around and do his role, fulfill his role as guard, while we work on tearing down the old village. And I'm not kidding, I want to tear the whole thing down. The one thing I might do first is take some coal and go get my fortune pick. Break some down and trade with that one guy so he'll become the armorer. It's a good idea to make sure you've got one or two armorers around so that you can get some of your diamond stuff back in a hurry. Possibly with some nice starting enchantments. Whoop! I'll be attending to the gold farm at some point later on tonight as well. I need to repair my main silk pick. Hmm. Nice. I love when I can do stuff like that. That's fun. We'll grab this dirt to take with us. I'm probably gonna need it when it comes to filling in those holes over at the village. I might leave the water and just cover it up with the dirt as a top layer to it. Might be the easiest way to go. May have to make some bridges and stuff along the path from here to the village. That way I've got an easier time going from point A to point B without having to do so much jumping, necessarily. How will I begin? That's a question. How will I begin? Aw. He abandoned his occupation already. It's because I went out of range, that's what it is. I went out of range and he got cut off from his workstation that he had chosen. That's a little unfortunate. Just shows why I chose Weirdos as part of the title. Villagers are definitely bona fide weirdos. Good job, Golem. Oh, whoop, no, I can't do that. Can't go in that way. Nice idea, but no. They got a little guy. Little guy is liable to try and slip out if I go in that way. That guy doesn't have his occupation anymore. You know what? I'll let them roam out. I'll let them run around. There's only so much trouble they can get into right now. In the meantime, I can start working on this. Filling in the top layer of this water with dirt. Now, if I had a way to fill the holes quickly and completely, I would. But currently, I do not, so I can't. Just do the best I can with what I got. Do 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 do. Alright. Solid start so far. Oh, no you don't. Nice try, dude. Maybe I should let the You know what? I'm gonna let the golem roam around for a while, too. The cats, on the other hand, are gonna stay where they are. Alright, that is as much dirt as I had. I'd have to get some more dirt to be able to continue filling in this water feature here. But I'm not gonna go digging that up right now. So for the time being, guys, I'm afraid that's gonna have to do it for this session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know, a little bit short, but we'll get some longer sessions in soon. In the meantime, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to let me know whether you were watching live or otherwise by leaving likes, commenting, subscribing. It's all free. You can change your mind later, and it all helps the channel out big time. Make sure to share the channel with your friends, and don't forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I am JGuard01. Your guide, your bard, and your humble host into the world's virtual. And I'll see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!